The pre-match focus on Kylian Mbappe, scoring freely and Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis. Alongside me is Stuart Robson. And what we've got coming up for you is group stage action from the Cup. It's Czechia, Patrick Schick, and a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Coman. France looking dangerous here. Camavinga. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger.
Well, that looked like being the equaliser for France, but they've just been thwarted by a great save from the keeper. You just sense, though, a goal is coming.
Well, now they've got to concentrate on keeping the door locked. And the keeper getting across to stop it. Elects to go short. Mike Maignan. Pavard with it. Aurélien Tchouameni. Pavard. And very deftly cut out. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Pavard. Eduardo Camavinga. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Good move in the making from France. And a chance to level it. And a goal! Real excitement here. The equaliser.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
So back underway following the equaliser. Nkunku. Conte. Aurélien Tchouameni. Chance to do damage. Hernandez. Here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day. It's superb scoring form.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Has someone to play it to. And the keeper there to deal with it. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, it wasn't a great header, in all fairness. And a goal kick it is. Coman. Conte now. Eduardo Camavinga. Will it happen for them? And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. So far. Lucas Provod. Pavel Schultz. Trying to open them up. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Eduardo Camavinga. Setting off perhaps a little bit too much here. Well, this could really help the cause. And the challenge, crisp and clean. Moimir Hitil. Passing it around as the search goes on for an equaliser. Interception to snuff out the danger. Pavard. Camavinga. Conte now. Chouameni. Conte has it. Passing it accurately. Aurélien Chouameni. Pavard. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Options in the middle. Conte. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Coman. Mbappe. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Provod. Chic with it. And I think, unfortunately for him, the less said about that attempt, the better.
Well, he had a lot of options there, but he's chosen the wrong one. That was a poor effort.
Conte. Aurélien Chouameni. Pavard with it. Chance to play it in. Opportunity here. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, choose your descriptive word where Kylian Mbappe is concerned. Explosive is one adjective you could use, Stuart.
Well, he's been so effective today. He's scored goals.
Into the second half then. Will it be more of the same from France? They were breathtaking in the first 45, you've got to say. Are they capable of matching that in the second half? Upamecano. Camavinga. Theo Hernandez now. It's with Kingsley Coman. Aurélien Chouameni. Conte has it. Hernandez. He could pick out a teammate. Can he take the chance? And there it is! Another goal! And surely there's no way back from this now.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. But he's retrospectively awarded the free kick, having let it flow initially. And the keeper can gather. Pavard. Nkunku has it. Aurelien Tchouameni. Camavinga. Theo Hernandez now. Conte has it. Camavinga. Danger averted. .30 minutes to go then.
Well, no surprise there. France have enjoyed most of the possession and as a result have dominated the game. Some of their passing movements have been a joy to watch and I don't think anything's going to change that.
Yes, it's so true. For once they find themselves in defensive mode. Oh, I thought it was going to be a double for him.
Well, he... been good today and probably deserves a second goal there. That was a good effort.
Let's see about the delivery. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. But it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Nice weight on the pass. Excellent position taken up by Mbappe. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Provod. Oh, that's fine defensive play. Marvellous anticipation. Mendy. Mbappe. Mbappe. Oh! Burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No! Let up here. Adam Crozier. Happy to shoot. And he did so well to move across and deal with the danger. And over comes the corner. Cleared away comprehensively. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. And denied by the post. Well, they can keep possession of it now. Plenty of support here. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Nkunku. It should be. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Short corner favoured. Well, allowing them to come onto them. Not afraid of that. Aimed towards Mbappe. And that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Well, difficult for both sides to find any passing rhythm. Nkunku. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Plenty of support here. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Schick. And there's the feed into the box. Really good build-up, but no end product. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Antonin Barak. Schick. Incisive pass. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
He'll take this on. Decent effort there.
Well, he has such good technique. He really did hit that well. He certainly came close there.
Well, giving the ball away. Well, this is looking promising. Looking for someone to play it to. And given the defender's touch, the referee says corner. Rabiot. Given away again. And the final whistle is sounded. A victory here for France. Stuart, your thoughts on their performance?
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
All eyes on Kylian Mbappe. In fantastic form and welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And we have group stage action from the Cup coming up for you. It's Croatia versus France.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Well, later in the game he might have seen yellow, but not at this early point.
Yeah, but I'm with the referee. It's a foul, but no card.
Is it going to end up being productive for them? Chance here, Kramaric. And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first. So back underway. Will there be a response from France here? Theo Hernandez. Crossing opportunity. Pasalic. Andrej Kramaric. And Kramaric on the ball. Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. Can he find the right pass? Conte. That's effective pressure. High up the pitch. And a throw-in forthcoming. Brozovic. Gvardiol. And Kramaric on the ball. Can they create something from here? Oh, in with a chance! Well, the post getting in the way there. And I think the threat has been averted. Real chance! And a goal! There he is at the double! They just can't subdue him! So 2-0 now. Theo Hernandez. Mopping up defensively. Eduardo Camavinga. And Pavard on the ball. Who can he pick out? Mbappe! And there it is! But hang on, the flag has gone up and it's not going to count.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just offside. Good finish, mind you.
Josip Stanisic. Modric. Untidy in possession. Nkunku. Well, he's certainly not alone. Aurélien Tchouaméni. Conte. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Was an important piece of defending. Andrej Kramaric. Well, sloppy in possession. Upamecano. Conte has it. Camavinga. Aurélien Tchouaméni. Now moving the ball impressively here. Nkunku. And it's played into the centre. Really good. Well, last line of defence, literally. Kovacic. He has time to play it over. Nkunku. And defending as a unit. Advantage played. Gvardiol. Luka Ivanušec. The ball with Luka Modric. Oh, this is looking promising. Modric! Oh, well hit, but couldn't keep it down. Well, the referee letting them continue, but now it's going to be a booking.
Well, he tried to play the advantage, but he was always going to come back to that challenge.
Well, on the cusp of half-time, and not a first half that will live long in the memory for the visitors. Stuart, how about your take?
Well, they can certainly play better than this. They've been too slow in possession and not aggressive enough with their closing down. Those two things have to change in the second half if they're to turn this around.
Nkunku. And return to Conte. And unable to keep possession. Pasalic. Mbappe. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Stanisic. That is that for the first half here. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. Brozovic. Josip Šutalo. Here's Kovacic. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. And the pass deftly cut out. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Ivanushets. Conte. It needs an accurate cross. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Teammates available, but quick thinking defensively. Luka Ivanushets. The ball with Luka Modric. That's a good-looking pass. Kovacic! Well, he passed the power test. Shame about the accuracy. Nkunku. Now Rabiot. Nkunku has it. Ibrahima Konate. Now Rabiot. Nkunku. And cutting it out. Modric. Coman. Chance to get themselves back into it. Oh, that is a terrific save.
Well, that's a great save from that sort of range. Really good reflexes.
And a short corner, let's see. William Saliba. Konate. Dembele. Plays it back. It's still alive. And there it is. A goal. I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper.
Well, here we can see it again. Normally I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Andrej Kramaric. Modric. Kramaric. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today. So back underway at 3-1. Aurelien Tchouameni. Mendy. He could pick out a teammate. Coman. Now with Mbappe. Splendid defending. Andrej Kramaric. Šutalo. Brozovic. Luka Ivanušec. Modric. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Mendy. And back with Coman. Now the cut back. Coman. And now Rabiot. Mendy. On to Mbappe. Well, he knows what he's doing defensively. Petkovic. Well, this game is almost in the history books, and it's not going to be one the visitors will want to remember for long, Stuart.
Well, there are two main reasons why they're losing this game. Firstly, they've not shown enough desire to close the opposition down. And secondly, they haven't defended their box well enough. It's been a poor defensive display.
Well, it's a great advantage to any side when you're as comfortable on the ball as they are. Nkunku. Intercepted effortlessly. Vida. Šutalo. It's with Domagoj Vida. Nkunku. Will he play it in? Dembele. On to Nkunku. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Ivanušec. And Kramaric on the ball. And now it is truly final. The match is over. Well, when Andrej Kramaric puts in the sort of performance we saw from him today, good luck if you're an opposing defender.
Well, he was on fire today, not just with his finishing, but also his general play. That was a top-class hat-trick.